Hey guys, I'm with Racine Kyrim from the Mandalorian Mercs down in Los Angeles, the Mandagalar.
Mandagalar.
Okay, so how are you enjoying the con?
So far, this is my first day at the con out of 3 days. We were trying to scramble to get another kit done in time, but it's great. It's a good turnout today, even for Sunday.
And what has been your highlight of the week? Or highlight of the con for today?
I'll be honest, I haven't even looked yet. But one of the biggest highlights is helping one of my fellow Mandos actually get in gear. So to me, that's the biggest highlight.
Getting gear, you mean actually make her costume or actually help her into the gear itself?
We actually made her costume in the hotel room.
Wait, you made a costume in the hotel room without ventilation?
Yes, so we had proper ventilation at the times when we needed it. But we did all the cutting, the shaping in the hotel room itself. We did a lot of fitting, sewing, and then we went actually to somebody's house to do the spray paint and the rest of the sewing.
Very impressive. Is she official yet?
She's not. She's going to be probably a couple more weeks before she's official. There's a lot to do on it, but at least she can actually enjoy the con today.
She's looking really well.
Well, thank you very much. I take pride in my work.
In your battle armor, did you come from hell and back, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. My Mando is using the same armor as like Boba Fett, which is Durasteel. It's not Beskar, so it can get damaged, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more hardcore.
Just a little?
Just a little.
Is it just as protective as Beskar?
It is. It's not as indestructible as Beskar, but it can still take quite a beating. If you saw Boba Fett, Boba Fett took quite a beating, but his armor survived until he fell into the Sarlacc pit, which then it melted.
Basically melted onto him, or did it melt?
If I remember correctly, Boba Fett's armor melted on him, and then as he crawled out of the Sarlacc pit, he was pretty much naked, and he got burned by the sun. So
that sounds like a wonderful way for Boba Fett to be re-acted into the books.
Exactly.
And I noticed that you have different weapons. For example, your assault rifle, I assume?
Yes. It's not finished yet. It is a Nerf weapon. It needs to be modded, of course. Right now it's just painted, so that has something to use for today. But once it's finished, you won't be able to recognize it's a Nerf gun as per the CRLs.
And what are the CRLs for the Mercs?
CRLs weapons is basically you can use anything in canon. You do have to cover all the screw holes if it is a toy. Like this one right here, I think you can still see. No, these ones are actually pretty nice. All the screw holes have been pre-filled already for you. So, whereas if you look at a Nerf gun, the Nerf gun actually has screw holes. These all actually have to be filled in. It has to be smooth. And any kind of marking where it says like Nerf or any of the cautions have to be removed. And you do have to add enough Sentra or Greeblies to hide the fact that it is a Nerf gun. So this one is far from finished from being able to be actually used.
But it still looks really pretty bad.
Yeah, a simple paint job. I mean, I glued some leather onto it. I mean, little things like that really help bring the weapon to make it look more realistic.
And could you explain your character? Do you have a backstory towards it?
I don't quite have a backstory yet. Racine Kyrim means pale death just because the armor is white, but I don't quite have a background story yet.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And is there anything you'd like to add?
I think everybody who wants to join, go on the websites. I don't remember the www.com, but just Google Mando Mercs.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.